Her name is Annie. She make me take out the trash. And she never complain. Come grab your car keys. You become a what?
Right?
Mm-hmm. That is right.
I'm going to change clothes. See?
Okay, grab my car keys. Yeah, I know. Grab my car keys. What's up? We got a bunch of people in the live stream. Just gave my dictator a kiss. Smash the like button.
That's nice.
Did you grab your keys for my car? Go ahead. Where are you going? Are you going to take the keys or what? Okay. Well, anyways, I'm going to go upstairs and live stream. There, I unlocked it. Smash the like button, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly, too. The sound quality is okay. Or you can just smash the like button. There we go. Thank you for the likes. We got 164 likes. All right, perfect. Well, hit the like button so we get more people in this live. And I turn on CNBC. Thank you for the likes, everyone. 280 likes. What? Okay, it's open. Try it.
Just give me the car. And if we downstairs, okay?
Okay. Here we go. 400 likes. Let's do this, guys. Good work. That's some good job, guys. All right, let's see if I can get some people to join the live. What do I do with 40K?
After I saw those green bars on MTV. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? We finally meet. I've been waiting to do a live stream with you for a while.
They heard from you yesterday. They should hear from you.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
Yeah, by the way, I love your content. I was stealing a lot of your content in the beginning. In the beginning, I was taking all your stuff, and then you got smart and you don't share your stuff anymore. I can't stitch it.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened. It's supposed to be on, but frustratingly, it always seems to be turned off. Like, I have to manually turn it on.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man. A lot of, like, you know, when I'm in the morning and I'm trying to create stuff, it's so much easier when you have other content creators bringing up stuff, and then it's like, oh, okay, I can go ahead and kind of talk about that kind of stuff. The thing I wanted to talk to you, and I've been trying to talk to other crypto creators, is what are your opinions on like owning stocks that are crypto related? Like, what's your take on Coinbase? What do you think about
Brother,
of, like,
I just did not hear anything you just said. I lost someone FaceTimed me. My manager FaceTimed me, and everything you said for the last 30 seconds is gone. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Yes or no? Okay. Run it back.
So you're a big
seconds.
deal.
And then he texted me bitch for not picking up. Like, check my TikTok. I'm streaming.
That happens with my girlfriend all the time. She tries to like ask me questions. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to live stream right now. Leave me alone. But so you got a manager, man. You're a big shot now.
Did I tell you I just hired my first like intern?
Nice. No, it's actually smart, man. that's how you're going to grow. You got to build a team, and the fact that you are hiring people, I think, is a great idea. Because I mean, you got a brand, you got something started, but it's only going to grow faster with the more talent you hire and more people you bring on. So
I don't
I think
think
that's
people
awesome.
understand Kryptonite employs like 10 people. Like we have
Oh
people like
wow.
on payroll. Like we have a pretty big team behind us. Um, like we're out here really trying to build something, and so having a team and doing collaborative stuff is really important.
Yeah, and I feel like that's something that the creators on TikTok that we need to do too. I feel like you can make a lot better content when we're all working together and kind of bouncing off of each other's ideas. So do you pay them in crypto then, or do you run like a normal payroll through the U.S.?
No, we have a payroll system set up. We're a legit business. Like we have things going on here. I'm not even the CEO. I founded the company with 3 people back in 2020. Originally, we were just a bot company. Like I never meant to be like a creator or whatever. But I ended up doing videos and shit. So we opened a second like subsidiary marketing like video company for stuff like that. Like we're setting up the YouTube channel and everything through there. But yeah, no, like we built this company out, and it's all run by like 3 or 4 people. Like at the top, we have CFO, CEO, a few people who are helping like administrate meetings and stuff.
So my buddy actually worked for Dash, and the way that Dash operates, they just pay everyone in Dash. Like they have a team all over the world, and yeah, they just pay you in the crypto. So that's like basically the only way he makes money right now is just he gets, payments in Dash and then has to convert his Dash into fiat if he wants to pay his bills.
Oh, and Dash is so like 2017, bro. Nobody uses Dash. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, no, but he's been with Dash since 2017, and yeah, I mean, he was very, very bullish on Dash. But you're right. I mean, it's kind of been a dead crypto for a little bit, but yeah, that's how they run their entire operation. They just pay everyone in Dash, all the developers, everyone that uses the Dash network.
Huh. You learn something new every day. I mean, I will say this: if I ever do a sponsored video, they pay me in crypto, and usually I'll just keep it in Ethereum or whatever, or like I'll use that to pay my people. But it's all payroll above board shit, and like it's really like people are like, I was trying to answer this comment in a video earlier, and it's like, well, like because I was talking about my trading challenge. I don't know if you saw that video. I'm doing like a challenge where I'm like starting, and I'm really the challenge is to hit 1 million, but I didn't want to say that on TikTok because that's ridiculous. You'll get
No,
roasted
I
for
love
it.
that idea.
But it's
Some of these ideas that you come up with are so great, and to be honest, once again, like I really, really like it. So I hope you don't mind if I might have to steal that in the future.
yeah, you're a good man. Go ahead. Like
I'm a rapper,
we're all
dude.
about
I'm the
collaboration.
rapper of crypto. I take other people's beats and then I put my own little spin on it.
Yours is gonna be like the best. Making 250K a year from passive income, bro.
Nah, we'll
I
see
see you
about that.
staking, taking out loans.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm a real estate guy, and that's the one thing I do want to talk to about crypto people is, I built most of my net worth in real estate by getting loans. And I know that sounds like counterintuitive because like whenever I mention stocks and loans or crypto and loans, people start to freak out. But if you're able to borrow under 1% and you can buy like a solid asset like Bitcoin or Ethereum, I mean, I took out a 97% loan to buy a house, right? And okay, maybe a house is a little more stable, so you can do that. But I don't know, at a certain level, when you know what you're doing, and especially if you're trying to avoid getting taxed, because, that's the worst thing is like whenever you sell, especially, I don't know what state you're in. I'm in California, so literally the government will take
Florida.
half. Okay, you're lucky. Did you move there on
Yeah.
purpose or you've always been there?
So I'm a Florida boy through and through. Although I am a dual citizen of Greece, and so growing up in Florida and then going to the Greece in summers to see my family and that kind of stuff, it was a really interesting experience for me. I've traveled several different places. I've seen like different states, different countries. But Florida, I think, even though the weather sucks here, the tax situation's great. Starting a business here is great. Like it's just a very friendly state, and for crypto as well. I mean, we've been really front running the crypto industry in Florida since 2018, late 2017. One of my buddies owns the lobbying group here in Florida. He runs it. He's their the chief board member / president at the Florida Blockchain Business Association. So like we've been really pushing for positive legislation here in Florida for a while. I was even like when they opened the Bitcoin Center in Miami, I was there when the mayor was cutting the ribbon. It was crazy.
Nice, nice. So, are you going to be going to the crypto convention in Miami in April? I know that Party Finance, another TikTok creator, he's going. Will you be there?
Is that which one is that? Because they have like so many events, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, it's the one in April.
Which is it Bitcoin Miami or is it?
Yeah, it's the Bitcoin Miami convention. Yeah, it's supposed to be the biggest one. Yeah. So you'll be there?
Bitcoin Miami is always a fun time. Like I have a lot of I know a lot of the NFT artists that before NFTs were big. There's a fun story I can tell you about that at a later time. It's a little PG-13 for being in here. TikTok would not appreciate. But yeah, no. So it's always a good time. They revoked my media pass last time I went, but now I'm three times the size. So now hopefully they won't do that.
Okay, so I will be there. I will be staying in South Beach. So I was gonna say if we should definitely meet up, and I'll buy you a round of beers or cigars or whatever your vice is.
Unfortunately, I'm not old enough for that.
Wait, you're under 18? 21?
No, I'm 20.
No way. Okay, when are you turning 21? We're doing bottles in Miami. I have to get you bottle service in Miami.
Well, I turned 21 in May, but
all right.
If you know the right people, you can still get bottle service. I'll just say that.
Yeah, but I don't want to get myself in trouble. But okay, I'll have to plan another Miami trip in May where we do it legally.
Yeah, man, I'll be around there, man. The Miami scene is always a good time. Miami's like the New York of Florida, man. You know, just as terrible traffic, I think.
And I think if you want to get into crypto, if you're someone out there that wants to get involved, I think Miami is the city. I mean, you know how a lot of people move to this, Silicon Valley, to get into tech. I think if you're someone that lives in America and you're looking for opportunities in crypto, I think Miami is going to be like the capital just because it's so crypto friendly.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never move there personally unless I had like $20 million to spend a year because, oh God, dude, I've never had a good experience traveling there or staying there.
I think you'll have 20 mil. I would say before you turn 30, I'm going to make a prediction. I think Blockchain Boy will have more than 20 mil in assets before he turns 30.
My goal is to have 100 million before I'm 25. That's my goal.
Okay, well there you go. You're on a roll, man. That's the way to do it. But okay, so the one thing I like to do is when I do talk to the younger generation. So what's your percent crypto, stocks, and real estate? Are you just 100% crypto and no stocks, no real estate?
I was 100% crypto. I don't own any stocks. So I'll do crypto, real estate, stocks, cash, 0% stocks, 10% cash at this point, 90% crypto, nothing else. But I will say this, I'm starting to get into real estate at the end of this year, beginning of next year. My buddy who's since high school, we've been friends. His dad is a really big real estate guy here in Orlando, so we're going to be getting some properties together.
Great market, by the way.
Hopefully pretty soon.
No, you're very, very lucky. I think Orlando is one of the, I obviously like Miami, but I think anywhere in Florida or Texas right now, you can make a killing, especially now for the next 5 to 10 years where people are leaving, higher tax states to come to lower tax states. Now, let me ask you this: for the cash, don't you just use stablecoins? For me, I'm you're gonna laugh, but I'm almost 0% cash. I have no cash. I either have stablecoins or I'm borrowing money on my Robinhood. I don't hold any cash because I just don't see the point of holding cash when I can hold stablecoins and get 9 or 10%.
I mean, I have some stablecoins, but the thing is, I'm never staying in one thing. I probably move in and out of stablecoins about $200,000 a month in stablecoins, in and out. I have some cash too, but it's not anything crazy. I'm constantly investing what I have, and I do have some wallets with long-term holds that have some stablecoins on there. But at the end of the for me personally, I have a problem with spending money on things I don't need.
You do that in your 20s, bro.
Last time I spent $10,000 in a week and a half. I literally lit not to mention me sending $10K to the wrong address, but I literally lit $10,000 on fire in New York.
Okay.
And NFT NYC, I'm about to be up there doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's freaking hilarious. So for stocks, what stocks are you looking at? You know, as a someone that's primarily crypto, or you just don't touch stocks?
I think I have one GoPro stock from signing up from Robinhood in like 2019. My mom got a share of AMC or no GameStop when she signed up for Robinhood. She sold it during the craze, which was funny.
Okay, so my goal then is to convince you, you know, as we do these live streams in the future. So my goal is always to be a third, a third, a third. So I want a third of my net worth in stocks. I want a third of my net worth in real estate and a third in crypto. And obviously, most people that I meet that are under the age of 30, they're usually 100% crypto, which for now, it's the right way to go. I mean, crypto is the best performing asset class. But I do feel like, especially once you start to break certain thresholds, let's just say once you break over 100 grand, you need to diversify. You just can't have all your eggs in one basket.
For me, it's like, meh, maybe. I mean, I want some houses and shit. I mean, I'll throw 100 grand into a Roth IRA just to say I haven't. My accountant, my accountant is very upset with how I spend my money. I'll tell you that. But you know, at the end of the day, like maybe 10%, like Zombie was saying, 10% stocks. But the thing is, like, why would I? Even let's say I put 100K into the stock market, right? Okay, I can probably get 8%, 9%. If I just stake stablecoins, I would get that. You know what I'm saying? Why? What's the point of stocks?
I'm glad you
know
asked.
what I'm saying?
So it's the leverage. The problem with crypto right now is the volatility. So let's just say I owned $1 million of Bitcoin, right? So for me to get a 0% loan on Bitcoin right now, I would have to stake $1 million of Bitcoin and they would only give me 250 grand, right? But it's at 0%, right? So I'm giving up $1 million of collateral. They're going to give me 250 grand. Now, if I had $1 million of Amazon, right? Or let's just say Apple, right? First off, the government cheats, right? Whenever the markets crash, whenever crypto crashes, who gets the bailout money? You know, Amazon, big tech, right? Like the big companies. And so if I had $1 million of Amazon right now, I can borrow 750 grand and I don't have to worry about the volatility of getting a margin call. So once you mess around with it, like I said, just try to mess around because like at the end of the day, you obviously don't want to pay taxes, right? So why would you sell your crypto when you can get a loan against your crypto? It's the same with the stock, right? If you've made $1 million, why give half of it to the government when you can get a loan against it, right? Does that kind of make sense?
Well, my whole thing is like, why would I take out loans? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, for real estate, maybe, but I need to build my credit up first. Like, I hope you realize
You
I
don't
was
need
going to buy a
credit.
house.
No. But that's what I was going to tell you. So this is what a lot of people don't realize. You don't need credit if you become your own bank once you start using your Bitcoin, your stocks, and your real estate as well. Real estate you need credit, but with your stocks and your crypto, you can literally become your own bank, and that means not only is it a better way to borrow, but you don't have to worry about your credit score. Yeah, like on my Robinhood right now, I believe my buying power is like 200 grand. But the only reason it's 200 grand is because they're going to give me a loan on my stocks. Unfortunately, they don't lend on crypto yet. It's going to happen in the future, but you're never going to get like no one's going to give you a 2% or a 1% loan on crypto with 75% LTV. You know, like you give them $1 million, they'll give you maybe 250 grand, but they're not going to give you 750 grand because there's so much volatility in crypto. Now that could obviously change. And then remember, you can stake this. So like, let's just say I took that loan against my Amazon, right? Let's say I took that $750,000 loan against my Amazon stock, right? And they're going to charge me, it's about 1% interest. I could just put it in stablecoins and get 9%, doing nothing.
That's kind of hilarious. I mean,
you should try it, man.
Personally, I was actually going to buy like this place downtown. My mistake was sharing the link to the listing with people, so I realized I couldn't do it because now they would know where I live. But yeah, they wouldn't approve me for a loan because if you look at my work history, if you look at my bank statements, it looks like I'm slinging bricks out here, man.
As a 20-year-old, bro, if I was a bank right now, I'd be like, what kind of drugs is this guy dealing?
I went in there to approve like a $20,000 transaction, and they were looking at me like this, like I'm literally wearing this. And you know what the funniest part is? I went in there like 2 weeks ago, the guy behind the counter is like, "Are you blockchain boy?" I'm like, "Oh fuck, man, what the hell
Hell
is this?"
yeah, bro. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Dude, no, bro. He knows my fucking address now. Like, what the fuck?
But
Oh,
let me give you some. So I don't know if I told you this. I'm a real estate broker by trade. So I have my broker's license. I've brokered, over $100 million of transactions in real estate. And you always get a better deal when you buy cash. So let's say you want to buy that sick, penthouse or condo or whatever. And let's just say it's $500,000. If you go in to make an offer of $500,000, but you're getting a loan, and then someone else comes in and offers 490, but all cash, they're going to usually go with the person that offers all cash because you're able to close quicker, and also they don't have to wait on the bank approving the loan. So that's the one reason why you want to get loans on your asset, is so you don't have to go to the bank and you don't have to worry about, getting an approval. So for example,
yeah.
let's just say you had $1 million of crypto, and instead of having to buy that property for 500K and getting a loan, let's just say you went and got a loan on your crypto for 250K, and then let's just say you had $1 million of stock, you went and got another loan on your stock, and then boom, you're not going to have to pay $500,000 to buy that property. You'll get like a 10% discount. Maybe you can buy it for 450, just because you're able to close cash.
I might have to look into that then.
Yeah.
Thing is, I don't know, man. I need to start moving into cash though. That's the thing. I'm
no,
too
bro.
over-leveraged.
That's when they tax you. But that's when they tax you, bro. What you need to do is stake all your crypto. That's what I do. I stake all my crypto, so I'm getting some sort of interest. And then I've been using Celsius. Have you used Celsius yet?
No, because I think they're going to get banned very soon.
Oh no!
So
then I'm screwed because I'm borrowing over $100,000.
Dude, stablecoins are about to get absolutely fucked. I don't know if you know that. I'm gonna
I have over $100,000 in stablecoins, so hopefully I don't get fucked too hard. But I think I'll get time to put my money in.
The SEC, or I think it was the SEC, or like the New York Attorney General, they sent a cease and desist to like a couple different yield platforms like that.
Yeah.
And dude, Celsius is going to be, we actually have our lounge next to Celsius at the Tampa event. I'm going to ask
No
them,
way.
Are you guys going to get banned? Yeah, dude.
But
I
if they do that,
would.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. That is sick, man. That is sick. But if they do that ban, it will be for New York, right? I don't think the New York Attorney General can do anything for Californians. Like, California and Florida are really crypto friendly. So I think as long as your account is a California or a Florida account, I don't think you're going to have to worry about that ban. But obviously I could be wrong. But I do have a lot, I purposely get loans right now against my crypto and my stocks. And I purposely put it in stable coins because people are like, oh, how do you pay back the loan? I'm like, well, I'm borrowing at 0% or 1%. And now my stable coin is paying me 8 or 9%. So that's like the one trick I've been using. And then whenever I want to buy, a property, it's not that hard. You just, you can either convert your stable coins into cash, or you just, take a loan on your asset.
Yeah, I hope we see more like clarity on that, because if I do that, it's going to be through like my European stuff, because I don't trust the government not to fuck us, to be honest with you.
But you're in Florida, bro.
That's kind of what I worry about.
I think if you were in New York, I would worry more. If you were living in New York, I would say that that the government might mess with you. But you live in Florida. I think that Florida is like one of the best states when it comes to crypto. So I don't think you're going to have to deal with any of that BS unless you move from Florida.
I'm more worried about the federal level, to be honest with you.
The feds are idiots, dude. They're like the slowest to act, but we'll see. We'll see. But you should try it, man. You should definitely try getting a loan on your crypto instead of selling. And then you should also try, one stock I really like is Coinbase, because it's like, why not own the casino, right? Whether crypto goes up or down, Coinbase is always going to make money.
Yeah, well, you say that when the crypto market does crash, and Coinbase's revenue falls by like 50%, it's going to be down quite a bit. So
that's true.
I'm not touching it. I'm not, and plus stocks are going to correct eventually. I think soon. The tapering is going to begin.
Well, the one thing that I noticed is that Coinbase has all the institutions, and all the institutions are late to the party. Like you and I, we started buying crypto maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever. But there's a bunch of companies that are going to use Coinbase and pay all the ridiculous like fees that Coinbase charges just because they're lazy and they're boomers, right? Like the boomers still haven't got into blockchain yet, and a lot of that money is going to be made through Coinbase.
We'll see. I mean, I just don't. I think it might be. What is their market cap?
It's almost like over 50 billion, but yeah, go ahead and look it up.
Yeah, there's no way.
I also like Voyager. You can also buy the Voyager stock. I don't know if you've ever used their platform, but that's where I get the best yield on most of my crypto is through Voyager.
Dude, I can't stand Voyager, bro. I can't stand. Why? I cannot stand Voyager. They're just in my opinion, a crappier platform than most. I don't like them at all, personally speaking.
Okay.
I just find
what platforms do you like?
I like Coinbase Pro, KuCoin, Crypto.com is pretty good. I think Crypto.com.
Well, if you're using Coinbase, if you're using Coinbase to buy your crypto, shouldn't you also be the owner? Like, don't you want to own the casino? Own a couple shares of Coinbase?
Not really, man. I mean, fuck that shit. When I can go put that on KuCoin. I mean, the only reason I use Coinbase Pro, man, is so I can link my bank account to it and get USDT. Because like, why would I do that? Like, bro, I literally like 15 grand over the weekend from just like a couple like in and out 10, 20K here and there, like in and out. Bro, that's Coinbase. I would hold Coinbase for 5 years, maybe make that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and Zombie brings up a good point. Millionaires and billionaires aren't about to market buy 100 Bitcoin on Coinbase. So personally, I think they're going to be using a little more OTC services.
So Tesla used Coinbase. Tesla used Coinbase, and like a lot of these big S&P 500 companies, they're going to copy Tesla, and basically, yeah, Coinbase will be the pimp of crypto for most large companies. And think about the kind of buys that, a company like Tesla is going to do and the fees that you can charge. They're definitely not going to go to Voyager.
Zombie said no, they didn't. I don't know. Did Coin? Let's find that out. I'm going to be an impartial.
Do your research, but yeah, I'm pretty confident that Tesla used Coinbase to do most of their acquisitions. They could have been using Gemini as well, but most large companies, S&P 500.
He's saying Tesla used OTC, not the Coinbase app. Yeah, I think that's what.
Is there an article? I gotta see that. I mean, because I think Elon Musk said it in an article. Like, no, not in an article. Yeah, but in the interview.
You can't like market buy $100 million worth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I agree with this random guy who just left a comment. Coinbase is a bad investment because crypto is going to be down 80% in 3 months. Okay, someone just mentioned Binance. I think Binance is like one of those things where, am I bullish on BNB? Yes, but I think it's also going to get kicked out of the Western side of crypto, and it's really going to be for the Europeans and the like South Americans, and because like Canada's kicking them out, America's kicking them out.
And so what's going on with China? So there's this huge vacuum with all the miners, right? So where are all these Chinese miners going to go? Do they just go to Singapore?
Almost all of them have already set up new spots to mine. I mean, this happened a few months ago, so they've had their time. A lot of them are taking advantage of geothermal power. I know New Zealand, Greenland is pretty big.
Would you buy there's a comment here. Would you buy the Trump social media stock?
I feel like it's gonna dump when they release that. It's probably gonna be more of a cesspool than Twitter is.
But we get banned all the time. Don't you get banned randomly? I mean, I get banned on TikTok.
Banned a lot too.
Yeah,
the thing is,
it's
man,
so stupid.
I don't know. Every social media platform is like,
YouTube doesn't.
Anytime, if they truly are about independence and free speech, then I'll move on there. But it's really like, is this going to be like a Trump stake situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this going to be a good experience for the user? But I mean, because I looked into Parler, but it was like really right wing and weird, and it was like there was a lot of shit going on there I didn't want to be a part of, so I got off there. Yeah.
So my issue is it's just like I don't cover crypto all the time because of the bans, so I'm forced to like cover more stocks and more real estate, and the only platform that doesn't ban me is YouTube. And like I do use their shorts. I don't get the traction I get on TikTok.
I'm not on YouTube quite yet. I don't get any of my videos removed anymore. Not a single one.
Really? Okay, maybe they gave you the green light because you're like, you are the flagship for, crypto on TikTok. So maybe they just gave you the halo.
The head of TikTok marketing follows me.
Nice. Have you had a conversation with him?
Yeah, a little bit. I was trying to see like how I get verified. He was not very helpful about that.
Yeah, shouldn't you be verified by now? I think that's kind of like a no-brainer.
Dude, you get all this news articles. TikTok is unless you have like 1 million followers, they don't give a shit about you.
But what about the scammers? Because like I'm sure you get a bunch of fake accounts, like the blockchain boy with like a 0.1 or something, and like that's why you need the verification.
Over 500 to 750 fake accounts of me, I think, last time I looked.
That's what I'm saying, and they won't give you a check mark. Like, aren't they trying to protect? Like, that's the thing that pisses me off. They're like, oh, we want to protect people from crypto, but they do nothing about these fake accounts, and they won't give you a check mark. That's the easiest way for people not to get scammed is to give crypto creators. And I would say, even if you have more than 10,000 followers, like they should give you a check mark so you don't get scammed.
Yeah, it's performative though. They don't really give a shit about us. They couldn't give a shit. They don't give a shit. It sucks, but that's the truth of it. Like they would be like, oh,
not in 5-10 years, bro. In 5-10 years, man, you're gonna like when I drop like, oh yeah, I did a live stream with Blockchain Boy. In 5-10 years, dude, it's gonna be a completely different thing, man. People are gonna be like, oh yeah, like, and I think in the future, maybe in 5 or 10 years, we will have a decentralized social media platform, and I think that's where the future is gonna go. Something that's decentralized, where you don't have to deal with all this BS.
Yeah, I think I'm waiting for a decentralized TikTok because I mean,
you should create it, man. You should create it.
No,
you hire someone. You hire someone, bro. You just be the head of it.
Bro, I run 3 businesses technically because I run Blockchain Boy TikTok. I run Kryptonite. I'm the Kryptonite guy. I run and then we have Infinity Pad too. Which, by the way, shout out to everybody who just won the Listen Token Strongholder offering. I think that's going to be a good old project here. They're actually doing an NFT giveaway of BB King right now. Like they have licenses from a bunch of artists. It's pretty cool. They are technically businesses. Creator Fund pays me. I do sponsored content for Blockchain Boy. Helps me, pay the expenses. Kryptonite. We've got almost 60,000 members in Discord. We're setting up our podcast. Infinity Pad has raised tens of millions of dollars or close to something like that. And our market cap is like 40 million, 50 million. Like they're pretty successful for what I'm doing. I mean, it's still the first year.
So that's what I'm saying. So like in 5 years, you don't see yourself with like, this kind of success and this kind of capital. I mean, you would have the money and the funding to start your own decentralized platform if you wanted to. Maybe not in the next 3 years. And then you don't have to worry about bans. And then like literally all these creators that want to talk about crypto could come onto your platform and not deal with any of this BS. Because you're right. Like with like Parler, we don't want to get political, right? Like we're more like finance TikTokers. We don't want to get political. So something that was like decentralized with like, a crypto, theme. I don't know, man. And maybe it's not this year, maybe not next year, but I think in a couple of years, dude, you'll get some like, some crazy, what's his name? Chamath. You'll get like someone like Chamath that will come and be like, yo, here, I got like a couple $1 billion. Let's start a platform to compete with TikTok with, not all these like bogus regulations.
I might have to do something like that, but that's a question for down the road. Right now, I'm just trying to get my fucking 20% gains in a day, bro.
All right. Well, hey, count me in as an investor. If I could get in on it, if I could give you a couple mil and get in on it, don't forget me because I would love to invest in a decentralized platform where you don't have to worry about the fake accounts. A way for these fake accounts to obviously be shut down, and then just to have the freedom to be able to say whatever you like. Without like Big Brother TikTok constantly banning you or putting you on like timeout.
I think it's very frustrating when social media companies use verification as like a way to monetize, because TikTok or Twitter, they monetize brands. They give brands the check mark, not people like us.
Yeah, but we can change
And
that. You're the future.
I find someone who can get me verified for 5 or 6K. I almost pulled the trigger, but it's like, do I really want to pay for that?
Yeah, screw them, man. Screw that. But
fuck that, man.
yeah, I think no matter what, it's going to happen in the next couple of years. I think social media right now, they can get away with being like, the king, and they can get away with this, but there's going to be a Magna Carta. There's going to be a French Revolution, and we're going to chop their heads off, whether it's in 5 years or 10 years. They're going to get their heads cut off.
In Minecraft. Can't be getting
what was the name of the queen? What was the name of the queen? Marie Antoinette. They're going to go the way of the Marie Antoinette. But okay, well, anyways, it was great talking to you, man. Hopefully we can do more live streams. What I do want to try to encourage you to do is cover stocks and crypto more. And I feel like as you keep pushing down that road, you're going to want diversification. I think in the future, you're going to want...
During the bear market, I mean, stocks might be a good way to pivot my content, because I feel like, there's going to be people who stick around for the bear market and they're going to make a fuck ton of money. But the people who leave, man, that's like 50-60% of my audience,
But in the bear market, you can just do stablecoins, right? Let's just say there is a crypto bear market. You don't think the stablecoins will be a way to just sit there and collect like 8% and then just wait to buy the dip?
It depends, because I don't know if the yield is sustainable on some of these. We've never seen, like, the yield could go down to 4%, 5%.
That's still better than a bank. Or it could go up. Screw Bank of America, screw Wells Fargo. They're not going to get any of my money. I would rather it be on a crypto exchange. And it would be nice if the crypto exchange was sponsored by Blockchain Boy. I don't want to promote Voyager. I don't want to promote Coinbase.
We're actually working to see if we can partner with some of the exchanges that I like right now. So we'll see.
All right. Well, hopefully you become an owner, man. I think that you're going in the right direction. And I think that if you really want to have freedom, you're going to own your own crypto platform and you're going to own your own crypto exchange. And I'll make a prediction. It's going to happen in the next 10 years, by 2030. And you have to let me invest in it because I predicted it.
You're in the friends and family round, my dude. No worries.
Okay. Yeah, no, keep me in the loop. So do you ever get like 3, because you know how we can now do triple lives? Do you ever do that where you get like 3 creators?
I don't know how to do that yet.
I know how to do it. I can show you how to do it. It's really easy. So what happens is, how people guest request on the bottom? You can allow up to 2 people to come onto your live stream, and then you can have like a 3-way talk. And it actually gets a lot more viewers on the live stream. So whenever I get the most viewers, it's actually when I'm hosting 2 other people, because then you get like, triple the audience.
Damn, I'm gonna check that out, man. Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, you want to do
that? Might be the move.
Yeah, we should do an event like I already do Crypto Tuesday, so maybe another one, but like do like a nightly or a weekly event where you get and obviously you don't want just me on it. You probably want to rotate. But get like 2 other content creators, and you just get on there and you kind of just talk about the news, and it's just more fun when there's like 3. I like it when there's 3 people talking instead of 2, and hopefully eventually they'll allow 4 people on there.
We should do like a Pro Vault and zombie live stream. I don't know if he's in the.
I'm down. What about Crypto Mason? What's your? Do you like Crypto Mason? Would you do a triple live with him?
The homie. Crypto Mason's the homie, you know what I'm saying? We have our differing opinions and views, but I think that makes it interesting.
What about BitBoy? Would we allow BitBoy on this? Or
if he wants to come on. So BitBoy, I don't know if you know this. There's a group chat with a lot of the crypto TikTok creators. And when I put out that first video on BitBoy, he said that Blockchain Boy, you're a bitch. You've just made a huge enemy. And then the second video, when I trolled him, he lost it on live stream. And he said, "Oh, you're never coming back on this channel again. Oh no, da da da."
What?
Listen, if he wants to be immature and basically just name call after I made a very simple criticism. I didn't say he was, I didn't personally attack him. I didn't say he was anything that, he's not. I just said I didn't believe he had inside sources that were legitimate or true. And he decided to just lose it. And that's really like the end of it. Like when he did that, he lost the beef immediately. And I think, what's funny? I didn't know who BitBoy Crypto was when I named my channel because I didn't do crypto YouTube. I'm like a little, he feels a little, like, oh, maybe I'm coming in. Maybe there's room for both of us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that if we get this live stream, we start doing like a weekly live stream. And like, I think if you get the right crypto creators, you'll get like 1,000, maybe even like 5,000, 10,000 people on the live stream. I'm sure he'll want to come in and, you guys can squash the beef. Because at the end of the day, it's always better to make content together. And then, the beefs are entertaining. I don't know about you, but your audience, I'm pretty sure they want you guys to fight. They love the beef. So
yeah,
in a way,
they would love that. But like at the end of the day, like, I don't know, dude. I feel like BitBoy's too far gone at this point. Plus, every prediction he makes is kind of wrong. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I make a lot of wrong predictions. Don't get me wrong. I don't make a lot of predictions. I've definitely been wrong. I've made some terrible trades, but I've always like owned up to that. Like,
yeah, that's a good. I mean, that's the main thing is to be able to do that. But you know what? Maybe he'll like smoke a bowl and like he'll mellow out, and then he'll like come back and be like, you know what?
Someone said you essentially called him a liar, which is by definition. This is important here. You essentially called him a liar, which is by definition personal and character attack. I said I didn't believe the sources were legitimate inside sources. He can believe they're inside sources. I never said he was lying. I just said I didn't think they were legit. They're not really inside sources. That was all I said. How much BitBoy charges for his spots? Look, there's nothing wrong with doing promo, right? Okay. But from a creator perspective, I have worked with some of the same projects he has. We've been very open about when we work with them. I know for a fact that there are some things that he says that are not completely open and there. You know what I'm saying? That now there's nothing wrong. Like I said, nothing wrong with charging for sponsored content. We all do sponsored work. We're creators. We're not going to sit here and do this completely for free. Like, this is like what I do. But there's been some issues with disclosing. I'm trying to always like, this is my thing now. I'm putting this big ass fucking sponsored by whatever. You know what I'm saying? So there's no confusion. But I think that's like a very gray area, and the SEC is going to come down on it pretty hard.
What about Pablo? Are you boys with Pablo? But if not, I say let's just do a 3-way live stream with Mason for the beginning, and then do a weekly one, and then you guys can kind of rotate in and out and have other people come in. But I don't know. Are you close terms with Pablo or no?
Pablo just does his own thing. I mean, he's mostly in his Discord. We work on an Infinity Pad together, but he's not really been active like streaming or anything like that. He still does videos, but he's got a family and shit, so I don't really know. He's in a different time zone.
Okay, where is he? Is he like in Singapore or something?
No, he's from in Australia actually.
Okay, yeah, no, that's like completely like I think it's like 12-hour time difference or 8-hour, so completely different. But
yeah.
All right, man. Well, let me actually leave my live stream right now so you can see how it works. It's just all you do is you just go to the guest request and you allow people onto your live stream, and then you can literally allow multiple guests, and then you'll have basically 3 guests on your live stream. And then I'll just DM you or something. But yeah, if we could set up like a weekly thing where we just talk about crypto stocks, and then I mean, if you want to talk about real estate deals, we could do that too in Florida or something like that, just to for giggles. But most of my background is California, Vegas, and Texas is where I do most of my real estate deals.
Yeah, man. Let me know. It was a pleasure having you on, bro. Take care.
All right, so I'll leave. I'm going to really quick, though, just so you can kind of figure out how to do it. I'm going to leave, and I'll join your actual live stream so you can see how that works. So that way, in the future, if you ever want to use it. But okay, cool. I'm going to come on your live.